So here we have the new Apple Watch Ultra. I recently made a full in-depth review of my 4 months long-term usage, and this is also coming from an average person's perspective, which is me. So if you're not the most athletic person, but you still need a reason whether to get it or not, then I highly suggest that you check out that video. Links will be down in the description. Now in today's video, we're going to talk about the essential accessories that you might to get with your Apple Watch. Accessories which will make it more convenient when you're out traveling with this watch and also make you look a whole lot cooler. Now I'm also going to try to keep this video as short as possible, so with that said, let's dig into the first accessory that you might consider getting. Number one is the power station, which I'm having right here. This is from OtterBox. Now this is not only a power station, but it's also a 10,000 milliamp hour power bank, so you can take this with you on your trips. The one I have here is the OtterBox 2-in-1 power bank with MagSafe. It has a 15 watts wireless charger for charging your phone, including your Apple Watch, and for those times you're not out traveling, you can connect the USB-C cable to get a 20-watt charger. Now this power station also gives you the freedom to change the position of your phone or your Apple Watch when charging. Now you can also place this in the upright position and you can track your notifications if you want to do that, or you can watch a stream in both vertical and horizontal aspects. So all hands-free whilst charging, which I think is really awesome. So this has basically become my greatest accessory with my Apple Watch Ultra ever since I got the watch. It's only 340 grams, it's pretty lightweight, and it's easy to pack in your bags. And on the back side here we have the USB Type-C connection where you plug in the cable to achieve a 20-watt charge from this device. It also has LED indicators, 4 LED indicators, and to enable the wireless charging, you just place your Apple Watch or your iPhone on either of the charging ports, and then you tap on the button which is on the back side and it will charge your phone or your watch. So this is really essential if you ask me. Everyone has to have something like this, but if you're not the type that travels a lot, there's also a ton of other power stations on the market which will do you good. But having a charging station which charges both your phone and your Apple Watch, or even the AirPods if you use that, is a must-have accessory if you ask me. But it is a bit pricey, coming in at $149. But as for me, I prefer to have something reliable when I'm out traveling. And since this is sold by Apple, I put my faith into this device and also Apple, and hoping that it won't fail on me on my next trip. Number two, bands. Now being able to change up the bands is something I really like with the Apple Watches, and the new bands introduced by the Apple Watch Ultra looks insane. I just love the look of these bands. But only having one band is not really enough if you ask me. But getting a lot of different bands doesn't really mean you have to empty your wallet. It doesn't have to be expensive. Paying $100 for each Apple band you want, I can't justify spending $100 on a band. That's why I purchased these from different sites. Now, a lot of these sites are also offering the same type of band, but with different color combinations, which I really like, and this makes it easier to find the one that you are looking for. And one of these sites is AliExpress, and this is where I purchased probably 15 different Apple bands, and I still have a few on the way. Now, the Apple bands you purchase off of AliExpress goes all the way down to like $1 for something like the orange one, and you would have thought that, you know, the low price was compensating for the quality of the band, but it actually is pretty darn solid. The quality actually feels pretty good, and I have nothing to complain about when the price is this low. So I can really recommend getting a few bands off of AliExpress or Amazon even. There you can get multi-pack with 5, 6, 7, up to 10 different bands, or the same band with different colors for about $20 to $25, which will put the band down to about $5 for each band, which is also a pretty good deal. So I recommend checking out Amazon and also AliExpress to find out which bands that you can get for yourself and if that fills your needs. But one of the downsides though is that from AliExpress, the shipping is pretty long. It could take up to like 2 months, but usually I've received my parcels here in Norway after about 3 weeks. So I leave a link to those sites down in the description below if you want to check it out. Now let's move over to number 3. So by now, you're probably on AliExpress already, or Amazon or eBay, checking out all the amazing bands that you can find. And you probably grab yourself 10, 20, or 50 bands because they are so cheap. Now, since you're doing that right now, you also need something to store your bands. Now, this didn't make it to this video because the shipping to Norway is insane. So my recent order was this bamboo tray to store the cheap Apple bands I've got. I've been checking out some review on this storage unit and decided to give it a shot. Now, there's all different types of storage options for your bands, but having one will not only keep your bands clean, but also keep everything organized. So I highly recommend, you know, it's gonna create a professional look for your bands as well, and I think that is awesome. I mean, a box which everything is lined up. Maybe you just want to get some different bands for display. I mean, when they're $1 a piece or $2, you might want to check out some different styles, different colors. I don't know, but something like a storage unit and the one that I got now, I will make a video on that later probably. But as of now, that is, you know, everything is just gathered. This is how my bands are right now, just all over the place. Definitely something to look into. You can also get some of those pouches if you just want to put it in there and throw it in your drawer or anything like that. But I think this is one of the essential accessories that you need to have to keep things organized. There's also a few things that you shouldn't buy, like a screen protector. I mean, it's sapphire crystal on the display here, so it's not gonna break, and it's rated 9 out of 10 on hardness, so you probably need a diamond to scratch it. So I wouldn't waste any money on screen protectors for the Apple Watch Ultra. If you ask me, it will just make your watch look ugly. So there you have my 3 essential accessories for the Apple Watch Ultra, which I think it's worth looking into. I mean, there's not many accessories you can buy for a watch. It's either a charger, it's something to place it on, it's bands, and it's something to place it in. That's basically the main accessories that you're looking for when you are getting accessories for your watch. Now, let me know down in the comment section below what you think of the accessories I mentioned, and also if you have any other accessories that you want to put out there as well for people to know and to see and maybe buy. So let me know down in the comment section below. And also, if you haven't subscribed, that would be really appreciated. And if you found any value from today's video, please consider giving the video a like as well. And with that said, that's going to be everything for today. Really hope that you enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys in the next video.